Welcome to today's story, where you will meet Lisa, a grandmother whose quiet strength and gentle heart remind us what true family means. Stay with us as we share how she found belonging and hope in the simplest moments of everyday life. In a small house on the edge of a busy town lived an old woman named Lisa. Her grey hair was tied neatly in a bun, and her wrinkled hands moved slowly but carefully. Lisa's son Sam and his wife Anna had asked her to live with them after her husband died. The house was warm, but Lisa's heart felt cold. Every morning, Lisa woke up before sunrise and sat by the kitchen window, watching the first light reach the garden. The smell of coffee filled the air as Anna made breakfast. Sam rushed off to work, giving kisses to Anna and their two children, Lily and Leo. Lisa smiled at them, but no one seemed to notice. Lisa tried to help around the house. She washed the dishes, but Anna quietly washed them again. She folded laundry, but Anna refolded it. Lisa moved slowly through the clean house, like a ghost in a place she had once dreamed of sharing. The children's laughter echoed through the rooms. Lily played the piano, and Leo built colourful block towers. Lisa sat in a corner, knitting a scarf she hoped Lily would wear, but Lily liked her bright store-bought gloves instead. Leo never included her in his towers. One afternoon, Lisa found Leo's toy train under the sofa. She crawled with aching knees to get it and put it on his shelf. Leo ran in, took the train, and paused. "Thank you, Grandma," he said softly. Lisa's heart lifted, a tiny spark in her quiet darkness. That night at dinner, Lisa sat silently. Sam talked about work, Anna spoke of Lily's school play, and Lily showed a picture she had drawn of their family, 4 people under a rainbow. Lisa was not in the picture. A spoon tapping on her plate sounded too loud in her small, quiet world. Days turned into weeks, and Lisa began to collect small moments: a smile from Leo, a nod from Anna, a tired, "Good night, Mum," from Sam. She kept these moments like precious treasures in her heart. One evening, Lisa found an old photo album in her closet. It was full of pictures of Sam as a boy, holding her hand. She traced the faded images, tears filling her eyes. The past felt alive, but the present seemed to leave her behind. One night, a storm shook the windows. Lily ran into Lisa's room, trembling. "Can I stay here, Grandma?" she asked. Lisa nodded and lifted the blanket. Lily curled up next to her, warm against her side. They listened to the rain together until morning. The next day, Lily drew a new picture: a house, a rainbow, and 5 people. Lisa's heart, quiet for so long, began to beat again. The days grew warmer, but Lisa's room stayed cool and dim. She spent hours knitting a scarf from soft blue wool, the same color as Lily's eyes. Her fingers moved slowly, the needles clicking like a quiet clock. Sometimes Lily peeked in and watched before running off to play. Lisa wondered if Lily would ever wear the scarf. One morning, Anna asked Lisa to watch Leo while she went to the market. Lisa nodded, her heart beating fast. Leo sat on the floor, building wobbly towers with blocks. Lisa sat beside him, her knees creaking. When the tower fell, she handed him a red block. "Try again," she said. Leo smiled, his cheeks round like apples. Anna came back with bags of groceries. Thank you, Lisa," she said, placing oranges on the table. Lisa looked at the fruit, shining in the sunlight. Later, she peeled one carefully, the sweet smell filling the kitchen. She left slices on a plate for the children. Lily ate them all, leaving a sticky smile on the glass. One evening, Sam brought home a puzzle with a picture of a mountain lake. The family gathered around the table, puzzle pieces like scattered leaves. Lisa stood nearby, her hands folded. "Grandma, help me," Leo called, holding a cloud-shaped piece. Lisa sat down, breathing slowly. Together, they found where it fit. Anna glanced at them, her eyes soft. The rain came again, tapping the windows. Lisa found Lily crying in her room over a torn dress. "It's for the school play," Lily sobbed. Lisa took the dress and, with steady hands, stitched tiny hidden stitches. The next day, Lily twirled in the fixed dress, never asking how it was repaired. One Sunday, Sam cleaned the attic and brought down an old box filled with photos, letters, and a dusty vase, Lisa's vase, painted long ago with flowers around the edges. "Can I put this in my room?" Lily asked. Lisa nodded, her throat tight. The vase sat on Lily's desk, holding pencils instead of flowers. Autumn came, turning the garden gold. Lisa sat outside, with a shawl around her shoulders. Leo brought her a leaf as red as fire. "For you, Grandma," he said. She pressed it into her photo album next to pictures of Sam as a boy. The wind carried the sound of Anna's laughter from the kitchen, warm and new. At dinner, Lily talked about her play. "I'm a tree," she said. "I need brown clothes." That night, Lisa stayed up knitting a brown shawl with green leaves stitched in. She left it on Lily's bed. The next morning, Lily hugged her with the shawl over her shoulders. "It's perfect," she whispered. Winter came, and the first snow fell. Lisa woke to find Leo at her door, wearing his mittens. "Build a snowman with me," he begged. Lisa put on her coat, her bones aching, and they rolled snowballs together, Leo's laughter filling the cold air. Anna watched them from the window, taking a picture she would later frame. That night, Lisa's blue scarf lay on Lily's chair, forgotten but still there, its soft wool shining under the lamp, a silent promise of love. Spring came quietly, coloring the garden with green and pink. Lisa sat by the window, watching Anna planting flowers. Lily and Leo played nearby, their hands covered in dirt. Lisa's fingers twitched as she remembered her own garden long ago. She stood up slowly, her legs stiff, and stepped outside. Anna looked up, surprised. "Would you like to help?" she asked. Lisa nodded, her heart beating fast. Anna handed her a trowel and a packet of seeds. Lisa's hands shook as she dug small holes, dropping in the seeds one by one. Leo crouched beside her, copying her. "Grandma knows magic," he told Lily. Days later, tiny green shoots pushed through the soil. Leo ran inside each morning to check. Lisa showed him how to water them gently. "Not too much," she whispered, just like Anna had said. Anna watched from the window with a small smile. One evening, Sam brought home a camera. "Family photos," he announced. They stood in the garden, with flowers blooming behind them. Lily pulled Lisa closer. "You too, Grandma," she said. Lisa stood stiffly, not sure where to look. The camera clicked, capturing her awkward smile. Later, Lisa found the printed picture on the fridge. She was small in the corner, but she was there. She touched the photo, her eyes stinging. That night, she put the photo in her album, next to pictures of Sam as a boy. The summer heat filled the house. Anna asked Lisa to teach Lily how to knit. "It's hard," Lily complained, the yarn tangling around her fingers. Lisa guided her hands, slowly, the way her own mother had once taught her. Lily's first stitch was crooked, but she grinned. "I did it!" Leo found Lisa's old storybooks in the attic. They sat on the porch every afternoon, Lisa reading aloud while Leo leaned against her shoulder. His favorite was a story about a brave rabbit. "Like you, Grandma," he said. Lisa laughed, a sound so rare it surprised even her. One Sunday, Anna baked a cake. Lisa recognized the recipe. It had been her husband's favorite. "Will you decorate it?" Anna asked. Lisa's hands shook as she wrote "family" in wobbly icing. Lily added sprinkles, and Leo licked the spoon. When Sam tasted the cake, he paused. "This tastes like Dad's," he said softly. Autumn came back, and the garden faded. Lisa's seeds had grown into tall sunflowers, their heads turned toward the sky. Anna cut one and placed it in Lisa's vase on the dining table. "For you," she said. Lisa touched the golden petals, bright like sunlight she once watched alone. When winter's first snow returned, there was a knock on Lisa's door. Lily stood there with a small box. Inside was a framed photo, the garden picture, but cropped, so Lisa was in the middle. "Now you're in the center," Lily said. Lisa hung it by her bed, where she could see it every morning. The scarf she had knitted for Lily stayed on the chair, but the shawl with the green leaves became Lily's favorite on cold days. Lisa saw her wearing it, a silent hug from far away. Winter grew deeper, wrapping the house in snow and quiet. Lisa's room felt warmer, with Lily's framed photo glowing on the wall. One morning, Anna knocked softly. "Can you help with Leo's school project?" she asked. Lisa nodded, her heart beating faster. Leo's project was about family history. He spread old photos on the table. Lisa's wedding picture, Sam as a baby, holidays by the sea. Lisa pointed at each, her voice shaky but strong. "This was your grandpa. This was our first house," she told him. Leo scribbled notes, his tongue sticking out. Anna brought tea, listening. "I didn't know Grandpa loved fishing," she said. Lisa showed her a photo of her husband holding a silver trout. "He taught Sam," she whispered. Anna lightly touched Lisa's shoulder, gentle as snow. Valentine's Day came, and the children made cards. Lily glued hearts on red paper and handed one to Lisa. "For you," she said. It read, "I love you, Grandma," in glittery letters. Lisa pinned it near her bed, where the glitter shone like tiny stars. Sam brought home a jigsaw puzzle of a snowy village. The family gathered around the table, pieces scattered like old memories. Lisa found the edge pieces, her hands steady. Leo placed the church spire. Anna added the moon, and when the last piece clicked in, Sam smiled. "We did it together." Lisa's reflection smiled back in the glass of the frame. Spring returned, and the garden woke up. Lisa's sunflowers had dropped seeds, and she showed Leo how to press them back into the ground. "Will they grow again?" he asked. "Always," Lisa said. Anna watched from the porch, her arms crossed, but her eyes soft. One rainy afternoon, Lily found Lisa's knitting basket. "Teach me the leaf pattern," she begged. Lisa guided her hands, the green yarn twisting like vines. Lily's stitches were uneven, but she wore the scarf proudly. "Grandma and I made this," she told her friends. Leo's birthday came, and Lisa baked cookies from his father's favorite recipe. The kitchen smelled of cinnamon and slightly burned edges, but Leo ate them all. "Best ever," he said, crumbs on his chin. Anna took a bite, her face soft. "Just like Dad's," she said quietly. Summer evenings brought fireflies, their soft light dancing in the warm air. Lisa sat on the porch with Leo, counting the fireflies as dusk fell. Anna came out, holding a glass of lemonade. They all sat quietly, the warm air filled with calm and unspoken thoughts. One day, Lisa saw her vase on the dining table, holding bright sunflowers. Anna said, "They're for you." Lisa touched the soft petals, her throat tight. That night, she placed one flower on her husband's photo. "They remember," she whispered. When autumn came, the family raked the fallen leaves into big piles. Lisa sat under a tree, her scarf blowing in the golden breeze. Lily ran over, out of breath. "Jump with us, Grandma." Lisa stood up, her bones stiff, and threw a handful of leaves into the air. Laughter echoed, and for a moment she felt light and free. Winter arrived, covering the town with snow and quiet. Lisa's room felt warmer now, with Lily's photo and her cards pinned to the wall. One morning, Anna asked Lisa to help make holiday cookies. Lisa's hands shook as she rolled the dough, but Anna smiled. "Just like Mom used to make," she said. The words felt warm, like the heat of the oven. The family decorated the Christmas tree together. Leo hung paper stars, and Lily placed angels on the branches. Lisa unwrapped an old ornament, a glass dove from her wedding. "This was your grandpa's favorite," she told Sam, who hung it near the top, its wings catching the light. On Christmas Eve, a neighbor knocked on the door and handed Lisa a package. Inside was a knitted blanket from her old friend Martha. Lisa hugged it close, breathing in the soft lavender scent and memories. That night, she laid the blanket over Lily's bed. "Grandma's magic," Lily whispered, snuggling into it. On New Year's Day, Sam found Lisa's old recipe box. "Let's cook together," he said. They made stew, the kitchen warm and full of the smell of herbs. Lisa stirred the pot slowly, with Sam steadying her hands. Anna tasted it, tears in her eyes. "It tastes like home," she said. Winter soon turned to spring, and Lisa's sunflowers grew tall again, even taller than before. Leo measured them every morning, making marks on the wall. Anna hung up a chart next to it, with Lisa's name written in careful letters. Grandma's Garden. One rainy day, Lily found Lisa's wedding dress in the attic. "Can I try it on?" she asked. The fabric was faded but soft. Lisa buttoned it up, her hands remembering each stitch. Lily twirled around, the dress sweeping the floor. "You're beautiful," Lisa said. Anna took a photo, capturing a moment that mixed past and present. In summer, the family had a picnic. Lisa sat under a tree, watching Lily and Leo chase butterflies. Anna gave her a sandwich, their fingers touching for a second. "Thank you," Anna said, though she didn't explain more, but Lisa understood. On Lisa's birthday, the children woke her up with a song. Leo carried a cupcake with a candle flickering on top. Lily gave her a new photo album filled with pictures of their family. Lisa's hands trembled as she turned the pages. Knitting, gardening, snowmen. She was in every single one. When autumn came again, the family gathered fallen leaves into piles. Lisa sat on the porch, wrapped in Martha's blanket. Sam joined her, holding 2 mugs of tea. They drank in silence, steam rising between them. "I'm glad you're here, Mum," he said. That night, Lisa added a new picture to her old album. 5 people under a sunflower sky. She traced each face with her finger, seeing every person as a thread in the family she had once thought she had lost. The days grew shorter as autumn settled in and the air turned crisp. Lisa spent more time inside, her knitting basket always nearby. One afternoon, she watched Leo build a train track across the living room floor. The boy looked up and grinned, waving for her to join. Lisa slowly moved down to the carpet, her knees protesting, and helped him connect the pieces. Together, they made the longest train track he'd ever built. Later that evening, Lily came home from school, proudly holding a small certificate. "I got a kindness award, Grandma," she said, eyes bright. Lisa smiled wide, hugging her gently. "You have a good heart," she told her, and Lily beamed. When the first snowflakes of winter came again, Lisa helped Anna hang decorations around the house. The scent of cinnamon and pine filled every room. Lisa found an old ornament of a silver bell from her own childhood and tied it to the tree. "For luck," she said softly. One cold morning, Lisa woke to see the garden outside covered in frost. She slipped on her shawl and stepped outside, her breath like smoke in the sharp air. A few brave green shoots still pushed up through the frozen soil, reminders of the seeds she and Leo had planted. Hope was still alive in the roots. Inside, Anna handed Lisa a letter that had come in the post. It was from Martha, who had moved away. The letter spoke of old memories and new hopes. Lisa read it aloud, her voice a little shaky but strong. As the winter days passed, Lisa's family stayed close. Leo practiced reading, stumbling over words while Lisa corrected him patiently. Lily worked on a school project about family history and asked Lisa questions about her childhood, about Sam's first steps, and about Grandpa's favorite songs. Lisa answered each question with stories, her mind traveling through years of laughter and tears. She realized how much she had carried inside her, and how much was still left to share. One night, they all sat around the fire. Anna passed out cups of warm cocoa, and Lisa looked at her family, Sam, Anna, Leo, Lily, together under the gentle light. The children leaned against her shoulders, the house wrapped in peace. Lisa closed her eyes, letting the soft sounds of her family fill the quiet corners of her heart. She knew there would still be days of cold and days of pain, but she also knew that, just like the sunflowers outside, she would keep blooming again and again. Her family, with all their love, laughter, and even their struggles, had become the strong roots she had always needed. And in that moment, Lisa felt completely, truly home. If Lisa's story touched your heart, please like this video, subscribe for more inspiring stories, and share it with someone who might need a reminder that love and hope can grow anywhere. Let's spread kindness together.